One thing that I did once in my life in this business, and I don't regret it, for a minute, I worked Broadway, John Murray Anderson's Almanac, replaced Orson Bean. Billy DeWolf and Hermione Gingold were the two big people in the thing. So I had 2 weeks on Broadway. I can tell you now, I could never go back to Broadway. They could give me a play, no matter who wrote it, whether it was Miller, it wouldn't make any difference. I salute people in theater. I envy them to a certain extent, but to be almost a robot 6 days a week, twice on Saturday, Wednesday, twice again on Saturday, that's the hardest money in the world. You've got to be, you've got to be right here all the time. There is no improvisation. But people say, well, we've been here over 18 months on Broadway, and I found a little something in the third act is fun. When Paul comes in and crosses down stage, I lift up the cigarette lighter. Normally it would just be there sitting there. I lift it up and go, a gesture, would you? And he's dismissed. 18 months, and that's a piece of business. Holy Jesus. The other thing is, and I hate to admit to this, God, I hate to do it, but I got to tell you the truth. When I look at Laurence Olivier, Sir Lawrence, Sir John Mills, Anthony Hopkins, I guess he's now Sir Anthony, Richard Burton, all these guys, Shakespeare. I still have to sit down at almost 77 years of age and wonder what the hell is going on with Macbeth. I know that I'm a little slow, stupid, but it's what I find. One night I went out in San Francisco. I had a standing ovation. I haven't had that many. God, it's a great feeling. If I've had a dozen, that's a lot. But they stood up when I came out, and they stood up when I went off. And I said, I'd like to do something for you I've never done before, an audience like yourselves. You have to forgive my attire. But I played Hamlet. Macbeth, Midsummer's Night Dream was. I'd like to do something for you, special. I worked at Stratford-on-Avon this past summer with the greats. Dost thou not see? This moment perplexed by a mind that twisted, and yet a soul with deep a body, whose gnarled bones are decaying around a moat with no fish. A crow who only crows like only a raven would, yet whose eye is glancing at you in a parapet full of decay. Aye, 'tis I, 'tis I. Well, of course, it's just nothing but crap. But for a moment or two, you go, hey, not bad. If you can get that meter, you see, that's all I've ever been able to get is that meter. It's a little commercial, but it's interesting, I really salute these guys. I couldn't memorize that stuff. I couldn't do it. I can't, it's not, I can't get into that.